I keep falling in love with straight guys. This is an email I received this week with the question, how do you deal with gay guys who are attracted to straight guys and get their heart broken? The straight guys give the signals that they are interested in me, but end up being with girls due to what society thinks and because it's easier to be heterosexual. Now, personally, I have not experienced this. However, I have experienced unrequited love with a gay best friend. So let me tell you, I know how it feels. It took me many years to get over that fact. And I've also pined over certain men who only wanted sex from me, as that was my ego's way of gaining validation and attention. So what does the law of attraction say about this? It says, like attracts like. So you are attracting straight guys who give the signals they are into you, either A, because they are interested in you, or B, because you're misreading the signals. It's most likely that your inner being knows that they are interested in you, but they are afraid, just like you, to commit to that. Perhaps they are closeted, ashamed, bi-curious or bisexual and don't accept that fact. Now, if you live in the subcontinent of South Asia, it is quite common, especially in the villages and lower income communities, for men to have sex with men because there are no available women to date and premarital sex is not allowed. However, in the cities and in the West, there are generally ample women around for straight guys to date, so the experimentation or sexual release aspect with other guys diminishes. There tends to be more internalized homophobia or dislike to be close to fellow males. So back to the law of attraction aspect. These so-called straight guys are mirroring the way you feel about yourself, and more specifically about your sexuality. Do you feel unworthy of love? Do you loathe your sexuality? Do you feel guilt or shame for being gay? Or do you tend to attract unavailable men? Or men who treat you badly? This all says a lot about yourself. Don't worry, we all go through this. So how can we remedy this? Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. It's imperative to create boundaries before letting someone in. Personally, I would say only date available guys. I know it can be hard to control who we fall for, but try not to give your heart away so quickly. Get to know the person first and what their agenda is. For myself, I made it a task of not sleeping, dating or giving my heart to anyone straight away. Personally, when I dated a guy who said he'd end up with a woman, I'd believe him straight away and back off. I've had this experience with two bisexual guys, one Asian and one white. Even though through the years, they did change their mind and said they will end up with whoever they fall in love with, whether male or female, I do believe that I made the right decision at the time of backing away, as they were not ready for me then. I won't date inauthentic men. I get easily attached, so I couldn't date, sleep or have fun and hang out with a guy if I knew there was no way he'd want a relationship with me or a chance of settling down eventually. I mean, for me, I think what's the point? It's doomed from the start if they say they will marry a woman. They won't invest enough and will leave me hanging. But that is up to each's decision. Of course you will grow from the experience if you take it, but years of my personal experience has helped me to come to my conclusion, which has worked. Obviously, experiencing the absence of what you do want helps you to firm up of what you actually do want. Your suffering has therefore not been in vain. In turn, I would focus on what you actually want, which is single, available LGBTI men. Imagine that and think it. In order to do this, it's important to increase that self-love muscle. Watch my video, How to Love Yourself. Also, work on releasing all that internalized homophobia that we all have. Watch my video, I'm homophobic, and so are you. Now, the final part of the question was, I'm not white, but I find white guys attractive due to the media. I also believe that people from my ethnic background are not open-minded or progressive. There are simply not many openly gay ethnic men. I am left to go for white guys who in turn never go for ethnic guys like me. Right, this comment is blatant generalizing and assuming. It's okay to like certain races for dating as long as you don't put your own race down. It's understandable that if you live in the West, you may be attracted to white guys due to the media. But when we generalize or put down our race or other people's race, saying they're not open-minded, we become a match to that and attracted. You will simply see evidence of narrow-minded men from your race who are not out, and meet white guys who won't date you. Also, if you say your own race is not open-minded, why go for white guys who you also say are not open-minded enough to date you? It defeats the purpose. Now, I'm not attacking this particular person, but I'm helping you to question, to further open yourself to the greater dating possibilities that exist. Let me assure you, if you think positively about your own race, you will not only attract available men from your race, but from other races too, who are attracted to you. Check out my video, How I Removed Racism in the Gay Scene, for more information. Now, this is a huge topic, and I know quite a lot of friends who also go through the same. So why not share, comment, like, subscribe, and comment about this video so that other people also can understand this topic. If you love this video, please donate. I can create more amazing videos, and also send me an email or message if you want other videos made. I hope this video serves you and you find available men and women to date, and that your life is prosperous and happy. Have a great week. Thank you very much.